Hello guys, my name is Juan Carlos and I am an English teacher. In today's lesson we're going to be studying the verb to be. Hola, mi nombre es Juan Carlos y soy el profesor de inglés. Y el día de hoy vamos a estudiar el verbo to be. The verb to be has two meanings in Spanish. El verbo to be tiene dos significados en español. The first one is ser and the second one is estar. ¿Sí? El primero es ser, el segundo es estar. Alright, so here we have the pronouns. Aquí tenemos los pronombres. And now let's conjugate the verb to be. Pero ahora vamos a conjugar el verbo to be. Okay? So, I want to say yo soy or yo estoy. So how do we say that in English? Well, we say it like this. I am. Okay? I am. This means yo soy or yo estoy. Okay? For example, I am an English teacher. Alright? Estoy. I am sick. Estoy enfermo. Okay? I am an English teacher, soy profesor de inglés, and yo estoy enfermo, I am sick. Alright? I am. The next one is you are. You are. In Spanish, tú eres and tú estás. Okay? You are. Okay? Next one. Él es and él está. Okay? Él es, él está. She is, in this case. Okay? Ella es or ella está. And finally here. It is. It, well, we translate it, like eso or sometimes ello. I personally translate as ello, okay? So we use this pronoun, basically in animals and things. Usamos este pronombre básicamente pues en animales y cosas. So, this is it is, okay? Eso es o eso está. Or ello es o ello está. So, these three things here, these three pronouns goes, with the same verb. Sí, estos tres pronombres van con el mismo verbo, with the same verb to be, okay? So we can say, you are my best friend. Tú eres mi mejor amigo. He is an architect. Él es un arquitecto. She is a nurse. Ella es una enfermera. It is blue. So we can say that this marker is blue. It is blue. Okay? Esto es azul. Alright? So let's continue. The next ones we have we, you, and they. Alright? So these three pronouns here goes with are. Tenemos a continuación we, you, they. Y estos tres pronombres van con are. Okay, so we have here, tenemos aquí, are. Right? Are. We are, you are, and they are. Nosotros somos o nosotros estamos. You are. We also translate as ustedes or vosotros. También traducimos como ustedes y vosotros. You are means ustedes son or ustedes están. And finally we have they here. They are. Ellos son or ellos están. Okay? So, this is, the verb to be conjugated in the present tense. Esto es el verbo to be conjugado en el presente. Okay? Now, probably you might not, remember the pronouns, okay? The personal pronouns. Probablemente ustedes puede que no recuerden los pronombres personales, but this means I is yo, yo, okay? Tú, él, ella, ello or eso, nosotros, ustedes o vosotros y ellos, okay? I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. So now, and remember that we have conjugated with the verb to be. Recuerden que hemos conjugado con el verbo to be, con lo cual verb to be será estar. Yo soy, yo estoy, tú eres, tú estás, él es, él está, ella es, ella está, eso es o eso está, nosotros somos, nosotros estamos, ustedes son, ustedes están, ellos son, ellos están. Esto tiene que quedar entendido. So we must understand this first, okay? Now, this is the, the original form, all right, of the conjugation of the verb to be. Esta es la forma original de la conjugación del verbo to be. Now, coming up, we have another form, which is a contraction of this verb, ¿sí? Tenemos a continuación otra forma, ¿sí? Y es la contracción del verbo to be. So, how do we make this, contraction? ¿Cómo hacemos esta contracción? Okay, so I'm going to change of color. Voy a cambiar de color. Okay, so the contraction, la contracción, in this case of I am is I am. Okay, I am. This is the same thing. Es lo mismo. I am. Okay. You are. You are is your, right? Next one, we have he is, she is, it is. So in this case, we have his, all right? His. And then we have she's, all right? She's. And finally, we have it's, all right? It's. Next, we have a plural conjugation. Tenemos ahora la conjugación al plural, all right? We are, en contraction, en contracción, es we're, all right? We're. This is an R, by the way. Es una R, por cierto. We're. Next, you are. The same thing. Okay, the same thing on this one. Lo mismo que este de acá arriba. So we have your. And finally we have they are. How do we say that? Well, we say there. All right? Okay, so we have there. So this is the contraction, okay? The short form of this one. Es la parte más corta de la forma original. Now, this is positive or affirmative form. Esta es la forma positiva o la forma afirmativa. ¿Sí? So now let's go to the negative form. Okay, negative form. All right, so okay, as I said, is okay, positive or affirmative. Como dije, esta es la positiva. Now we're going to see the negative form. Okay, negative. All right. Let's separate these two parts. Now let's study the negative form. In the negative form, we have basically, the same thing. Tenemos básicamente lo mismo. I, all right, you, he, she, it, we, you, and finally we have they. Y finalmente tenemos they. Okay? So how do we form the negative form? ¿Cómo formamos nosotros la negativa? Okay, pay attention. The negative form is basically the same thing, you know? The same thing here. Es básicamente lo mismo que está aquí. So, I is I am, okay? As I said, the same thing. I am, you are, okay? These three things is the same thing. Is, okay? And this one here is are, okay? But what is the difference between the positive and negative? Pero ¿cuál es la diferencia entre positivo y negativo? Well, we have to add the adverb not. Tenemos que añadir aquí el adverbio not. Es un adverbio de negación, not. Okay? So, this goes like this. Esto va así. It's pretty simple. Es muy fácil. Not, 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 and not. Okay? So, how do we translate this into Spanish? ¿Cómo traducimos esto en español? I am not. No soy o no estoy. You are not. No eres o no estás. He is not. Él no es or él no está. She is not. Ella no es o ella no está. It is not. Ello no es or ello no está. Okay? Or eso. Eso no es or eso no está. We are not. Nosotros no somos or nosotros no estamos. You are not. Ustedes no son, ustedes no están. They are not. Ellos no son, ellos no están. That is the translation into Spanish. Esa es la traducción al español. Okay. We also have the contraction form in this part. También tenemos la forma de contracción en esta parte. Okay? Pay attention. Vamos atención. So, I am not in contraction. We might see, podemos ver en este caso. Alright? I am not. Let's change of color, right? Okay. I am not. I'm not. Okay? I'm not. You are not. You are not, it's you aren't. Okay? In this part, he is not. Is he, she is not, she, and it. Isn't, okay? He isn't, she isn't, it isn't. The same thing, okay? Es lo mismo. Now, we are not, you are not, and they are not. How do we say this in English? ¿Cómo decimos esto en inglés? Okay, so here we say we, you, and finally we have they. All right. Now, okay. We aren't, you aren't, and they aren't. I'm not, you aren't. He is, he, she, it isn't. We, you, they aren't. Okay, it's pretty simple. Es muy difícil. Okay, perdón, es muy fácil. Sorry, it's pretty simple. Muy fácil. Okay, so this is the conjugation, you know, of the verb to be, positive and negative. And, well, I missed one, right? Creo que me falta uno. It's the interrogative form or question form. Vamos a la pregunta, ¿no? A la interrogativa. Okay, so how do we form the interrogative form of the verb to be? So let's separate this one here. Alright, vamos a separar esto aquí. And let's write just here now. Vamos a la siguiente. Like I said, is, for example, I, you, okay, he, she, it, okay? And now the plural we're going to write here. El plural vamos a escribir acá. Alright, so it's we, you, and finally we have they, okay? Now, how do we form the interrogative form? ¿Cómo hacemos o cómo formamos la forma interrogativa? Easy. So in this case, we have to put, the verb to be first, okay? En esta parte ponemos el verbo to be. In this case is am, okay? You. Do you remember that before we said you are, but in this case it's the contrary, okay? Recuerdan que al principio decíamos you are en la positiva, pues ahora es el contrario, okay? So it's are you. Are you. Now here we have the three, right? Aquí tenemos los tres, ¿verdad? Okay, so we have to say is. Is he, is she, or is it? Alright? Now, here in this part, are. All three with are. Aquí todos los tres con are. Okay? But I'm missing one thing. Pero estoy yo aquí olvidando algo. Okay? It's a sign. Es un signo. Okay? It's a question mark. I'm missing the question mark. Me está faltando el signo de interrogación. So, question mark here, and question mark in this two parts. Y las signo de interrogación en todas, okay? So, how do we translate this? Am I? Soy or estoy, okay? Are you? Eres or estás. Is he, is she, and is it. Es él o está él. Is she. Es ella or está ella. Is it. Es eso, está eso, or es ello or está ello. Okay? Now here, are we? Somos, estamos. Are you? Son ustedes or están ustedes. And finally we have are they. Son ellos, están ellos. Okay, that is the translation of this part. Okay, es la traducción de esta parte. So this is basically the verb to be conjugated in the three forms. Esta es la conjugación, básicamente hablando del verbo to be, conjugado en sus tres formas. ¿Sí? Pues no creo que haya ninguna duda. ¿Ok? Es muy fácil entender este verbo. ¿Sí? It's very, very easy to understand this verb. It's one of the easiest verbs. Okay? Es uno de los verbos más fáciles. And the most important verb. Okay? Y es el más importante también. Okay, so esta es la clase del verbo to be. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed it. Espero que hayan disfrutado. Bye bye.